Hey team, welcome to our vending lead position-specific training video. First, let's review how to use the E2S Leaders App, your perfect tool for running an event. As a vending lead, you must use the Leaders App for every event. You need to watch the Leaders App 101 and 102 videos on YouTube and ensure your app is working with your ROD before every event. You can use the Allocation tab on the far right of your screen to reallocate staff quickly and easily and to see who is working in each stand. If you need to contact staff, you can also use the E2S Leaders App to message individual or multiple employees at once using the Employees tab and the directory. If you ever run into any problems using the E2S Leaders App, always try hitting the refresh button in the top right corner of the screen. Also try logging out and logging back in. You may also need to log in as another employee and then to have an E2S admin fix the data before the event gets to the payroll team. No matter the issue, we must always use the E2S Leaders App for every event. Next, let's go over E2S policy enforcement standards. Important policies you must enforce are our tardiness policy, our dropout policy, our dress code policy, our self-tipping policy, and you must vigilantly enforce all alcohol laws. Familiarize yourselves with these before coming on site. If anyone is ever violating dress code, tardiness, self-tipping, or alcohol laws, send them home immediately and denote them for a written warning in your E2S Leaders App. More policies you need to enforce are our E2S cashier script, our service standard policy, and our cashless venue policy. All cashiers must follow the cashier script and say cheers after every sale. No staff member should be wearing headphones, hoods, sunglasses, or be on their phone or eating during a shift. Further, if the venue does not accept cash, no staff member on site may take cash for a customer order or a tip. Remember that as a vending lead, it is your responsibility to enforce all of our policies and to denote anyone that needs a written warning for one in your Leaders App into your ROD immediately. You will lose your position as a vending lead if you do not enforce E2S policies consistently. For breaks and eating, all E2S staff must eat before they come to work. We do not guarantee a meal or a meal break. Per our universal break policy, every E2S staff member is allowed to take a break approximately 30 minutes before sales start until sales start. No one may take a break once sales start, and if we are unable to get staff a break 30 minutes before sales start, we'll give them a break after halftime and before Closedown. Depending on the state, the legal break required is 15 to 30 minutes, so this will be good. Make sure you clarify this with your ROD before your first shift. Next, let's review the vending lead timeline. Key timeframes for you as a vending lead are pregame day responsibilities, immediate on-site responsibilities, staff check-in, ensuring your pre-sales checklist is done properly, during sales responsibilities, and closedown responsibilities. Utilize the site lead plan to familiarize yourself with the event timeline and your leadership team. The site lead plan will have every stand listed, every stand lead listed, the event timeline, the venue and E2S leadership contact information, and our operational map of our stands. You will receive this from the full-time team before the event, and you will need to print it out before every game day and be aware of everything on it. We will not use this for small events under 50 staff. Next, let's dig deep into pre-game day responsibilities. Key pre-game day responsibilities include watching the E2S group chat for your event and answering any and all staff questions and communicating with leadership very frequently. Audit your event with your site lead to ensure the roster is made, logistics are sent, comms channels are being watched, and that the site lead plan is made and that your leadership app is working. Before game day, you will also need to make E2S folders with your site lead and ensure you are aware of any important venue contacts you may need to utilize during the shift. Our E2S folders include inventory sheets, spoil sheets, transfer sheets, and other important documents. Ensure these folders are in your E2S bucket before game day. Next, let's dig into immediate on-site responsibilities. First things first, make sure your check-in table is set up and ready to go, and help your site lead to do this well. Have your E2S signage set up, uniforms displayed and neat, and ensure you are available to help your site lead run check-in during the shift if needed. Optics are everything, so make sure our check-in table is neat and organized. The primary function of a vending lead during check-in is to ferry staff to the vending hub and ensure that staff don't get lost from check-in on the way to the vending hub. Check back in at the check-in table frequently during check-in to help your site lead run check-in properly. Also be sure to set an energetic tone with a hype-up message or messages in our E2S event chat and ensure you have all required materials at the check-in table ready to go with your site lead before stand lead check-in. One of the most important immediate on-site responsibilities of a vending lead is the all-important vending hub check. Once you arrive to your area, do a pulse check. Ensure all of your stands are where they should be, that your stands have product and ice, that you have point of sale systems, that you have inventory folders, and that overall, you have everything you need for success. Once you have done that, either get what you don't have from the venue, or begin text pushing stand leads and staff using your EATS Leaders App to confirm they are on their way. It is very important to keep a high level of communication with the team in your area throughout the shift. Next, let's dig deeper into helping run staff check-in. The best way to assist your site lead during staff check-in is to help ferry staff to the vending hub to give new staff a rundown on inventory and standard operating procedures on the way to the vending hub to help cover for any mobile vendors who are running late, and by communicating staffing needs and staffing levels at the vending hub quickly and accurately to your site lead at the check-in table during check-in. Next, let's dig into our pre-sales checklist. Before sales start, you must ensure every point of sale system is covered, that all inventory counts are done, and that every portable has a mobile vendor, that every portable has product, that every portable is optically ready with both displays and mobile vendors, and that speed lines are set up at the portables to reduce mobile vendor motion waste. Speed lines are when we take product and set it closer to the cashiers themselves so they can grab it easily. What does it mean to be optically sales ready? We need to have perfect sales displays, speed lines are set up for cashiers are perfectly uniformed, and that overall we look perfect. Remember, optics are everything at the stand. Be sure to communicate with your leadership team before sales start to initiate the pre-shift huddle. This will occur 20 minutes prior to sales beginning. Vending leads need to get their vendors together and align on responsibilities and placements before sales. This will include saying cheers after every sale and following the EATS2SEATS cashier script and following EATS2SEATS service standards. As a vending lead, you have to know the EATS2SEATS cashier script like the back of your hand. In general, every EATS2SEATS cashier must engage with the customer when they walk up, asking them how they are doing or if they are enjoying the event. When they respond, ask them how you may serve them. This is your opportunity to upsell based off the customer's response. Always offer a customer a complimentary item to what they ordered, and ideally it is one of our higher price point items. For example, if a customer orders a water, ask them if they want a pretzel. If a customer orders a pretzel, ask them if they'd like a drink, and offer a beer as your first suggestion since it's our highest price point item usually. Once the customer orders and pays, then every cashier will close every sale with the iconic EATS2SEATS cheers. Next, let's dig into responsibilities during sales. Primary responsibilities during sales include tracking reallocation on your EATS2SEATS Leaders App. Make sure you note every reallocation during the shift on your Leaders App. Also ensure the on-site service quiz is taken to remind all staff about our service standards before sales begin. If your account serves alcohol before sales begin, go to each stand and quiz staff on alcohol laws to ensure no violations occur during the shift. Other responsibilities include fixing point of sale systems, restocking your stands and coordinating with venue management to restock your stands, and preparing stand leads for Closedown. If you are unable to fix a point of sale issue on your own, connect with IT and learn how to fix it yourself so you don't have to ask them again. Also ensure pre-shift that all mobile vendors know where to pull restock from in the event you are unable to quickly restock during peak sales periods. We will always soft close 30 minutes prior to our actual closedown, so at that point for your event, communicate closedown procedures to mobile vendors in your area and ensure everyone is aware of closedown time, alcohol cutoff, and when to return to the vending hub. Next, let's dig into our closedown and checkout standards. To facilitate closedown, ensure that mobile vendors in your area are following closedown procedures properly. Once vendors clean their portables and conduct any inventory counts, they will ask you to verify that they are good to go. Once you have verified that their cleanliness and inventory quality is good, dismiss vendors from the vending hub. Ensure mobile vendors take any point of sale systems that they have and their inventory materials to check out with their site lead with them. Also ensure your site lead has hit the stand sales stop timer on their EATS2SEATS Leaders App. Once everyone is checked out, then you will hit the Finish Event button on your EATS2SEATS Leaders App along with the rest of your leadership team, and all of you must hit this button on your app for the event to properly finish in the app. You must do this or payroll will be affected and you will receive a written warning. The best way to help your site lead during checkout is to help verify mobile vendors' inventory paperwork and materials are being returned. Further, if a recount or a reclean is needed for someone at their portable, helping your site lead make sure the mobile vendor does that and helping the mobile vendor do that is your main priority. Also ensure mobile vendors return their point of sale systems, that their EATS2SEATS and Venue inventory folders are returned, and that any other EATS2SEATS or Venue materials are returned to you or your site lead at checkout. Then, once we close checkout, we will return these to the Venue office or warehouse with your site lead. Before you leave for the night, do one last check that you have accounted for all point of sale systems, folders, and any other EATS2SEATS or Venue materials that you need. Then ensure they are returned to the Venue office. After you have done this, you may be dismissed by your site lead. Ensure one last time as a leadership team that you have all hit the sales stop timer and the finish event button before leaving for the night, or you all will receive a written warning. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to complete the Vending Lead 101 quiz on the MyTrainings tab of your Eseats Staff App and to score 100% to begin your journey as an Eseats Vending Lead. Text your ROD or email us at support@EATSTOSEATS.com with any questions you may have, and we will get back to you ASAP. Thank you again for watching this video. May God bless America, may God bless all of our vending leads, and may God bless EATS2SEATS.